stop. A family shop. Think Thayer. Come on, let's get rolling. Come on, let's get moving. Think Thayer.
Are you pleased with the way your team bounced back from last night?
After the first period. And maybe I should just say the first 15 minutes. I mean, again, you really have to tip your hat to Alaska to come on the sixth period. I know they were in overtime one night at Ferris, maybe both. And for them to play as hard as they did that first period and take it to us the way they did, if it wasn't for Chris Nell, obviously we're down after that period. That simple. But I am happy the way we played in the second and third. I really am. We gave up a total of 7 shots through the second and third, and then combined, and then 1 in overtime. So I am happy about that. I knew we would bounce back, and obviously they were going to have something to say about it. I said that last night, and their goalie was really good, I thought, especially in the second and third. But overall, I thought our effort was good. I'm standing there during the glass delay there, that thinking, you know, you can't ask for much more from our group. The last couple of periods, they were playing really hard. They were trying. They were pushing. You know, their guy made some saves, and I thought we defended much better, which is something I didn't think we did well in the first. So I wasn't unhappy even at that point.
And even though you're getting the chances, you're struggling.
Yeah, we are. And it seemed like this weekend, Kevin, like when you play Tech or you play Bemidji, you feel like you don't get chances. Like you just feel like it's so difficult to create chances. I thought we had chances this weekend, but we obviously didn't score enough, and that puts a lot of pressure on your defense. It puts a lot of pressure on your goalie. I'd like to see some of those pucks start to go in, but obviously everybody wants to score more. We're no different.
And how were you able to pull off the 5-on-3 about halfway through the third period?
You know, Zane, I think from the start of yesterday's game to the end of today's game, I thought our penalty kill was really good. I thought our 5-on-3, we looked on top of it. We looked in sync for the most part. We were blocking shots when it called for it. Friday morning when we met as a penalty kill unit, we were not happy with our penalty kill percentage overall. We thought last weekend was not bad, but then Saturday they're 2 for 3. Both pucks just, they could have been 5-on-5 pucks. It wasn't a breakdown defensively from a PK in zone perspective. So I think the last couple of weekends our penalty kill has been strong when tested, and 0 for 6 with a 5-on-3, pretty much a full 2-minute 5-on-3. I just think how we did it was you know, being on the same page, paying attention to those small little details, and executing.
What went into starting Chris Nell tonight?
I just think Kevin, he's just the more proven of the two goalies, and I think he's played pretty well the last couple starts. I mean, I didn't like the third goal last night, but I thought he gave us a chance. I thought he gave us a chance the third period last night to get back in that game, and I just think, unfortunately, over the last couple of starts, there's been too many bad goals for Ryan. I mean, I didn't like the goals against Bemidji. I didn't love the goals against Minnesota State, although he's gotten results. Now it's who we think gives us the best chance, and we just thought tonight Chris did.
You alluded to his play early in the first period. What kind of influence and impact does that have on the team?
Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
You alluded to his play in the first period earlier.
Chris Nell?
Chris.
Yeah.
What kind of calming influence does that have on the team when they know he's on his game back?
Well, when you've got a junior and somebody as popular as Chris is with our players, and again, that's not to say Ryan's not popular. It's just Chris has been around longer. That's what Chris did for us at times last year. You know, when we weren't quite right, he kept us in games until we got right, and that's what happened tonight. So I think from a confidence standpoint, he brings confidence. Arguably, your best player is playing well, and that's a good thing. That brings confidence for everybody. And unfortunately, it took us a little bit longer than I would have liked to work ourselves out of it and start playing better. But we found it, and we started to play better.
So
update on Connors?
No, it honestly is too early to tell. It's an upper body thing. I don't think it's a head thing, which I was concerned about, but I don't think it's day to day. But let me, it's too early. It's too early. Let me see tomorrow and Monday and see how he does. But he hit the boards pretty hard.
Given the way last night's game went, did you consider making more drastic changes than just sitting first?
We always consider that, Kevin, when the games go like last night. But we watched that game back last night, and we had grade A opportunities. We had chances on net. We just didn't score. It just, again, we're not trying to do things with smoke and mirrors. We're trying to be transparent about how we operate, and you earn your opportunity, and you don't, and what you do with your opportunity is on you. And so we discussed it. But ultimately, we made one change and we move on.
Oh, and how do you feel like you guys played in the series overall?
Overall, Zane, I think again, I'm going to say unfortunately it was up and down, and I think that's what we've been too much over the course of the season. I don't necessarily think the last weekend or the Saturday night against Bemidji, it was up and down. I thought it was pretty good in those times. I think over the course of the series, we were up and down. We got pushed last night down 2-0 and fought and scratched and clawed to get ourselves back and fell short. And then tonight we're pushed again to the brink, and it's we have to score on a 5-minute power play to tie it. And but I can't say I was unhappy with our work from start to finish. I didn't like the way we were around the other team's net. I think we could have done a better job around the other team's net, but ultimately, again, I think we were up and down. I think we were up and down over the course of the weekend. Thanks a lot.